Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we're gonna check new kit from ICM. First, as usual, you can check video review here on our YouTube channel, and of course don't forget to visit our website here so that you can read full review article with this kit with detailed photos and text in English and Russian. As you can see, this is a Junkers 88A-14, which is molded in 1/48 scale, so it should be quite a huge bird. As you can see, box is quite big as well. We have this beautiful box art on the front. Here you can see comparison with my hand, so it's quite impressive size of the box. Nevertheless, it's not too thick. Here you can see thickness. And it's written here that there are 225 parts inside, which should assemble into the model with length of 30 centimeters. And wingspan 41 centimeters, it's 418 millimeters. So quite impressive airplane, quite impressive sizes, and now we're gonna check it closer. From the other side we have one of the marking options shown from the sides. Box structure is quite typical for the ICM, so just give me a second to open it. It's a bit tight fit. So we have color printed top part. As you can see, it's quite thin and it won't protect parts because internal structure of the white cardboard box should protect all plastic components, and that's why you don't have to worry that they will stay intact. As you can see, assembly manual is on the top. All plastic sprues are packed into the same plastic bag, so be careful, and if you have a chance, check them before the purchase, because otherwise you can get some not nice surprises. Here we have assembly manual. This one is typical for ICM. We have short history note here, technical specifications, paints chart, parts map. Then there is a nice decal sheet. Printing quality is quite impressive, and I can say that it should look good on the airplane, and I hope application won't be problematic as well. Note that some parts won't be used in this model, in this version of the Junkers. Another parts map, and then assembly process starts. As you can see, it starts from the fuselage, then it slowly transfers to the wings, then we assemble engines. Note that both engines will be detailed, so you can open both cowlings. And in total you will have to perform 102 steps in order to get finished airplane. And here we have, what's that? I think this is a stencil application guide. And here we have marking guide for several marking options. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 marking options in total. That's quite, let's say, nice set of camouflages in one kit. Next we can check plastic sprues. As I said before, everything is packed into one plastic bag. And now we're gonna check them closer. Just give me a second to remove them from the plastic bag, because it's not quite an easy task. Plastic frames are quite big and they just slightly bend when you take them out. Just give me a second, I will close this box. So here we have wing parts. As you can see, parts division is quite typical for such kit, for such big kit, let's say. So we have 2 top halves and 2 bottom halves. Note that engine gondolas will be assembled separately. Both wings have separate ailerons and flaps. Recessed panel lines, of course, are featured as well. And I can zoom a camera so that you can see them closer. Here they are. Quite a nice detailing, I would say. It won't be lost under several surfaces of the primer and paint, so no worries. Inside there is almost nothing. I see position pins, which should help with alignment, and this feature should be useful with such big parts. There are no internal ribs for the, let's say, strength of those assemblies, sub-assemblies, so you might add some ribs in order to get a more, let's say, thorough structure. Next we have one small plastic sprue. This one carries machine guns and some other minor external elements. Here you can see them. Next we have plastic sprue with landing gear parts. For example, here we have landing gear legs, mud guards, also flaps and ailerons are here. Some various levers are also here. As you can see, molding quality is also good. And note that attachment points are reduced to the minimum, so you won't have to clean up the parts where it's not needed. And for example, even here it's logical that they're attached here, not on the sharp edges. Next we have two absolutely identical plastic sprues. Those, as you can guess, are dedicated to the armament and also to the engine, because this airplane has two engines. And straight away, no, it's not a problem. It's actually part which should be like this. Here you can see it. And now I can zoom a camera so that you can see this parts closer. As you can see, the engine is quite detailed. I would say it's nice detailing for the out-of-the-box level, and with some wiring or maybe extra PE set you can get very nice result. And here you can see some other parts which will be used in this airplane. Okay, let's move on. Next we have transparent plastic sprue. This one is packed into the separate plastic bag, so at least this sprue won't be scratched because of tight packaging. And as you can guess, on the transparent parts we have canopy parts, and the molding quality is very nice. As you can see here, they look like a real glass, and I hope you'll have enough, let's say, time to cut all those masks, because this kit doesn't feature masks. Or maybe there will be some aftermarket set available so that you can just buy it and use it. Next we have plastic sprue with engine gondolas. Here you can see one, and here is the second one. Here we also have some tail parts, propellers. Note their attachment points, which should help you preserve parts intact and not to damage them while separating them. And here you can see propeller hubs. Again, quite nice molding quality, and it should look good after careful painting. Next we have another plastic sprue, different type of the propellers. Here you can see one, and here is another one. Different type of the engine gondolas, and again different type of the tail parts. Obviously one of those won't be used, so it will go into your spares box. Here we have landing gear wheels. Note that each one should be assembled out of two halves, so if you have a possibility to get resin parts, buy them and install them on this airplane, because it deserves it, and in this scale it will be noticeable. Inside, as you can see, there are no position pins, so you will have to be careful while working with them, because otherwise you will have a difficult time trying to align them together. And last but not the least is a plastic sprue with big fuselage halves. Here you can see the left one, actually this is the right one, and here is the left one. Again, recess panel lines are present. Here you can see another segment of the fuselage. As you can see, it's designed with wing roots. Here we have some cockpit parts. Again, those can be improved with some additional PE set if it will be available. And here we have some tail parts. Inside there is some minor detailing in the cockpit area. I can zoom a camera for you so that you can see it closer. Here is on one half, and here is on another one. Again, it just screams for some extra PE parts so that you can get better detailing, especially with typical Junkers canopy, where you can see all internals. As you can see, we have here also special recess points for proper alignment of the parts. And here you can see antennas, quite thin ones, so be careful while working with these parts. And again, fuselage attachment points are designed in a smart way so that you won't damage both halves. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your opinion about this kit in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and share it with your friends so that they know about this nice kit. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review as usual. And don't forget to visit our Facebook page, where you can get all fresh articles on time. Thank you for watching once again, and bye!